Okay, so this is a tutorial to create digital notebooks that you can share with your students where they can annotate onto them, but you can also push content to them after you've initially sent it to them. So all I did was set up my page to look like a spiral. And honestly, this is from Slides Mania, I believe. And so this is one that they already had. You could also go to File, Page Setup, and then you could custom make it 8.5 by 11 so that it looks like a notebook. Now, for the actual unit, I actually found some stuff in the drive because I thought it'd be nice to show you like real life what it would look like. So, the first thing you're going to do is label clearly that it is the teacher notebook. So, I just did it teacher math unit number 3. I just made that up. So what you're going to do is you want to try to get most of the slides that you think you're going to need. I will say the bigger the file, the longer it's going to take to copy and update. So you don't want to do, say, your entire year's worth of math in one slideshow. So after you have your notebook ready to go, you're going to copy all of the slides in that deck. You are not going to go to File, make a copy. You're going to copy these slides. Now I'm going to go over here, and I've already set it up to be the same notebook size. And I am going to Control V, paste it into this set of notebook that I have labeled Student Math Slides. This is really important. You're going to click on Link and Keep Originals. So I'm going to click that. And then, as you can see, is a duplicate. I'm going to delete that first slide. So this, the teacher one, this, the student one, are the exact same at the moment. Let's say that you want to add something in. Now, this is just for fun, like just to show you what you can do. So now if I click back over into the student one, you're going to see that this little sign right here came up, update. So do you see how it's saying update from teacher math unit? When they click update, it's going to update exactly what you have on your teacher book. So that's basically step one. The next step is where I think the true magic happens. So what you want to do is you want to force a copy of this set of slides, the one that says student, not the one that says teacher. So you can do that in a couple of different ways. You can click share, copy the link. Now you're going to post it and paste it in a new window, but where it says edit, you're going to back all the way back and you're going to type copy. And when you do that, that's going to force a copy. I think all of us know how to do that from when we were doing quarantine slides back at the beginning of the pandemic. The next way you can do this, which is the way that I prefer because it's just faster and easier, I have a Chrome extension called Sir Links-a-Lot, and it's up here. It looks like Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's probably why I love it. So if you click on that guy, you see you can force a copy, you can force a preview, a template, or a PDF. I will tell you that the template is really useful also, but that is more for like when you're sharing with colleagues. And it's great because the person that you share it with can actually see all of your slides before they decide that they want to make a copy. So that's useful for not clogging up your Google Drive. But for now, we're going to hit force a copy. I'm going to copy the link. And if I go and paste this, it's going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and make a copy of these so that you can see. I'm going to close this window, but just know it's the exact same. So now this says copy of student math slides. You would probably want them to rename it with their name or whatever. So now the exact same thing is going to happen. So let's go back to our teacher slide. Let's say that we want them to do something different on this slide. So I might say rewrite this equation okay, or something like that. So now when I go back to the student one, if I scroll down to that page, it's going to have the little zoop update. And now it'll say whatever you wrote or whatever you drew on it. But here's the cool thing, they can now go and add their own writing or annotation. And if you didn't know, if they do this little click down and scribble, they can actually use on their Chromebooks, they can actually draw with it on their screens. If you're on a laptop, you have to hold down the mouse and then draw on the trackpad, and you really don't want to see me do math. But just for fun, I'll just show you that, I could write. It's not as easy when you're on a laptop. Okay. So as you can see, when I go back to my teacher one, there is no update because your linked slides are here. So the other thing that you can do is you can, if you decide you want to add an entire page in, then let's say I'll just title it new page. So when they go to theirs, they're not going to see that, right? But if they click here and click open source, they can go onto your teacher page and they can copy and paste it into their own that way. So I hope this helps. I think this is a really great idea with so many possibilities.